seems fine. So between you and Ralph, the cleric, not physically, there's no physical reason as to why he's ended up like this.
And so the medical check included her like looking for bites, stings,
Yeah.
anything like that. He was paralysed at one point, wasn't he? Was there some kind of markings left from that?
Yeah, there was a little
see
mark
that
on the back of the
scene,
neck,
that's
which Nyla does describe to you. However, was it 20 you got, Nyla? Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say though, he looks a bit pale.
He looks a bit pale, Ralph. Not sure that's a good thing.
And I'll describe to her how to put somebody in the recovery position.
Yes, with that roll, yeah, you can certainly help put him in the recovery position. You listen.
Am I able to? Because I'm not actually in the cage with him, am I?
This is a good point. I don't think you would be able to get to him to put him in the recovery position. This is a good point. Well,
that's
what
I was thinking.
1 million XP for you.
And in the position.
Okay, thanks. Level up.
Yeah, no, it's no, the XP doesn't give count for shit in this game. Trust me, guys.
Yeah,
so
no.
I'm just giving you XP.
Anything, it makes you go down a level.
Yeah, for instance,
you can do it by XP.
Who we're looking at? Real Sly Marbo, take 2 billion XP. There you go. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Right.
I'll shout over to
XP's made up and the levels don't matter.
Yeah.
Nyla, can you
just like my love life?
Out?
What?
What did you say?
I did. Can you get the rest of us?
So, no one understood what you said there, Leon, so we'll say that you are shouting over. You can speak normally so people can understand what you're saying.
I actually understood him when he was doing that rather than when he was talking.
I know, I was just riveted. I just wanted to see if Nyla would be able to get the rest of us out.
Yeah. So, for purpose of this now, we'll say that, just to try and catch Daphne up, you are currently in a cage under the underbelly of, trigger warning for people here, a huge giant spider with some sort of kind of wooden carved fashioned armor. You've seen this type of armor before. Quick you up. So you're currently, we'll say you're not exhausted. You've not got an exhaustion point, but you don't have any spell points. You don't have access to your lay on hands or anything like that now because you're currently captured and bound. So you're pretty much in this gorgeously carved wooden cage, just under the underbelly of this, again, trigger warning, this big huge giant spider.
Are we on?
Right, guys, there's spiders in this. Stop being bitches about it, okay?
Yeah. Well, that's our
some people have serious phobias.
Oh God!
Yes.
Is that what? Are we on the move? Like the spider? Is it like?
Yes, they are still on the move.
How far are we from like the bottom of the canopy?
Make me a perception check.
Very far.
So only time I get to hear this without let the Lord's blessing bear you with guidance, you motherfucker.
Natural one, really.
Natural one. Hard to tell. I mean, it goes down so far.
I want to call to Gaz. Remember that these little bug people can speak common, so maybe Ixnay on the escape say.
Talking about our escape.
Is there anything on the cage I can try and...
Spiders suddenly halt. So what were you saying, Jim?
Anything on the cage I can try and sort of like cut the bindings off my arms?
Not really. Looking at them, and do you have proficiency in carpentry tools or anything like that to suggest you've done woodwork before? Well,
no.
Daphne will know this.
No, I don't.
Right. Okay.
But I do have leatherwork.
Leatherwork. It's not the same. These bars look so smooth. They're so well sanded and carved. It's something that master craftsmen would do. However, Daphne, you knowing this is no, this can't be done. You know this is definitely magic. This is iron oak. This is made from iron oak. In fact, you came to this conclusion. This is iron oak. Someone has shaped this magically. It's very, very smooth. There is no imperfections to this cage whatsoever. It was just the fact that Nyla, being the skinny little runt that she is, managed to squeeze out through and has managed to do it.
Butted herself up.
Yeah.
She does seem unusually flexible.
The only way I can put my foot in between my arms and try and pull my not arm free from the bindings.
Yeah. But again, your hands are wrapped in rope like this, and
Yeah.
you're shackled with what looks like iron shackles around your wrists as well. It's
Uh,
mainly to stop folk to cast really casting spells with somatics, anything like
Can
that.
I jump back to Ralph's cage and try and free his hands?
No. I'm not helping you anymore. Yeah, I will, of course, reach out my hands, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you go like that through the screen, and they're pretty much like this now as you go. Yeah, how are you going to be able to grab onto this?
I was just going to jump back to the cage and then do it from there.
Right, straight jump. Make me an athletics check.
I will try and put my hands in so I can maybe help her.
20, 23.
Holy
Yeah,
shit,
you don't
she's
even
so
need
athletic.
the hands. You just jump on and boom, just deftly and
Parkour.
expertly jump onto the other
Parkour,
cage.
parkour.
That's the rock. You don't suffer from motion sickness, do you, Ralph?
No,
Cool.
we have a remarkably
He's good
strong
riding the
constitution.
waves.
Yeah.
Right in the
Except
way.
there's no water, so we just imagine riding the wave.
Nicely underwater.
There's a lagoon where I live. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So you're gonna help. Are you perhaps good at sleight of hand? Can you perhaps use some kind of compulsions to get your hands out?
Sleight of hand. I
Lee's,
got ya.
No
Lee's
worries.
using the word the technical terms. However, Ralph says, "Are you really good at contorting your hands?" I just seen you
I've
slip out
got
of the
ya.
bus.
No worries. I got myself
Do
out.
you think this is Pathfinder, Hubby?
I don't know. I mean, these skills we have seem to be random in nature.
They do. I am actually looking at. Well, she's not proficient in silent.
But I bet you
No,
she's
I'm not
really
proficient, but
fucking
I am
good at it.
good.
She is, but I'm just wondering she might have something.
I think it would be a
Can't remember if monks and
DM
wizards-
I
call
always
for
look
that
at
one.
Sally and I'm going to say something stupid, and then she just laughs like, "Oh, okay."
Hey, I make you all feel better. Don't make
Mm.
me feel bad about it. You lot are
I
good
like
lads.
it. It
See,
makes
I
me
am
happy. It makes me
funny.
think I'm funny.
Yeah, 'cause she's
Speaking-
flexible. What have we got?
Flexible.
Speaking of sliding out the ropes with my like fucked up hands, am I able to get the ropes off?
Yeah, your ropes come off, but the iron shackles remain. So yeah, you're now free of your rope bindings, but shit.
Those that weren't here last week, Melgrim spent the whole episode smashing his own hands so that he could then get out the bindings. And now his
yeah,
only
you
problem is he
broke
has
your-
broken
Yes,
hands.
and he made himself bleed. You
Mhm.
need to roll me a d20, my friend.
Yep.
Oh, tree sharks.
Um,
Tree sharks. Nope, that wasn't right. Nope, got lost it.
Also busted your own face.
Yeah, didn't someone tell me to say a
Nose.
bleed to try and attract
Also,
things?
my
This is
bleeding
right.
hands. This
Oh
is
shit,
a
I've
bad
just jumped on your cage as
combination
well.
15, good
That's
to
right,
know.
I'm also bleeding. You're right,
Right.
'cause I took a chunk out of my arm and was flinging my predator blood everywhere to see if it attracted anything.
Ah, yes! People love Melgrim.
Melgrim style, Jesus. Okay. I'll give him a bigger head than he needs. Right, so from there.
It's okay, his head's slightly
Yes, so
smaller
you're
for
free
all
of
the
your
smashing.
bindings. Gaz has been shouting.
Worse.
Sir Janice De Grande is currently roll as a D4. Sir Janice, if you can. If you can type into the roll20 chat, forward slash roll space 1d4.
I've just clicked to do it through the D&D Beyond
Even better.
to get it to
Love
roll
it.
on that.
Love everything about it.
While they're doing that, I'm going to speak to
Yeah, baby.
Rachel's character, who has a name, which I've forgotten already.
Nyla.
Nyla, and Jim's character is called...
Ronan.
Ronan.
I'm going to say this to them in Elvish.
Ronan.
So clearly, our good friend Lee is not watching the stream.
I've got the
Yeah.
stream on.
I thought
I've
I
got
was
the stream,
shouting
actually,
the names
the
are right
stream on
next to
two
them then.
separate browsers, by the way, right? So we have two extra views.
I did it very
Really?
nicely to make it easy for you, Lee, and you're just like, nah. Nah.
This is for
I've
your
got the chat.
purpose.
Right.
I didn't do this for the audience, I did this for you.
So Janice, with that 3, you'll be awake in the next 3 hours.
I'm going to say to
Yay.
Ronan and
Nyla.
Nyla, perhaps if we save all our food and we give it to one of us, then one of us will have our abilities back. it means the rest of us are probably going to be exhausted, but 3 people who are starving are no match, whereas one of us, and I'm going to look at Sir Janus when I say this,
Oh,
he,
we lost Sir
despite
Janus.
being a bard, is fairly powerful.
Well, I totally would, but I have no food to give
None of us have
anybody.
any food, but they're going to feed us at some point. They don't want the merchandise to die, but they ain't going to feed us enough to get us back to full. They ain't stupid.
So,
Yeah,
Ronan,
no.
yeah,
What?
Ronan, you know they will feed you eventually. They feed you once every 2-3 days, and it's usually some sort of gruel of some sort, just to keep you fed and sated.
Yeah, so about the food, they feed us every once in a couple of days. You're right, they don't want us in rough shape because they're scared of us. They know we're powerful.
Aye, I feel really powerful right now.
Do you speak Elvish?
This
No.
is true. Does Melgrim speak?
No, he
Elvish?
doesn't. Actually.
You're lying
Shut
about
up,
that.
man.
Not hear this.
I
I'm going to turn
awake at
around.
this point.
I'm going to turn around to Rob and say, and Elvin and say, yeah, I agree with you. I think we should, whenever we get food, save a wee bit for ourselves because we're going to need a little bit of strength and give the rest to,
Perhaps between the 4 of us, we can get one decent meal for him. And
Yeah.
if we can just stay on our feet, I have some minor spells I can cast, but I'm going to be useless in a fight. But if we can get the drop on them and then just run.
You can run, and I can, if I can get my bow back, I can certainly give you fire, so we can get out.
But my plan is to
Yeah, we've
set
got
fire
this.
to this motherfucker as soon as we're leaving.
Oh yeah, I know
I'm going
that.
to cause some real problems. They have deeply annoyed me.
Oh yeah, I know that, and I'm really annoyed because I am, as I said to you not long ago, I have a vengeance to do, and I am hunting a creature.
I'm going to do a vengeance. I'm also going to do a vengeance. So
Yeah. So I am with you. So yeah.
I would give you the warrior handshake at this point, but my hands are still bound, so I was like, well, okay.
trust me, in this moment, I would usually do like a warrior's handshake. It would look really cool. But right now, I'm dealing with this.
Spoiler, it does not look really
all
cool.
I'm seeing is Archer going,
It's
rampage!
Ralph's going to be taking levels in Barbarian going forward, so.
Yeah, but yeah.
So, from there, as a couple hours pass, the day is long, as promised, and for what Ronan was saying, little buckets come down, and they with various degrees of bowls, or what you would call bowls of gruel, one for each of you. It sates your hunger. It doesn't give you any properties from short rests or anything, though, so you are effectively still, if you are exhausted, still exhausted. And
It's
you,
like, come down
I'm going to
into
grab the
Nyla's
rope.
empty cage, and does nobody notice this? Like, wait a minute.
no one has noticed that Nyla.
I'm grabbing the rope of the one
I
that
can't
comes
see
in
from
this.
there. You grabbing the rope?
Yep, I've got my hands, so
Okay.
I'm going to try and pull one down.
Yeah, give us a
Yeah,
sign.
This
it
is
worked
pure.
last
I
time.
wouldn't do this if it wasn't for just Sir Janus being unconscious. I need them to notice that this is.
Right, yeah, give us a contested strength check.
Even if I fail, hopefully I'll piss them off enough that they'll come to batter me. In fact, I'm forgetting I'm in D&D Beyond knowing this.
You allowed to name drop like that.
D&D, hold on, how do you say it? D&D Beyond!
Sponsor us! Send us stuff.
Give me things for free!
Please!
16 people are watching our stream. 8 of them are also playing in the stream, however.
So, what do you roll?
I'm trying to get to my character. I'm going to roll a d20,
You
but
not
I
get your
know.
character set up. Who hired this?